Oh, I know your glasses said Pantone.
Yeah, I got multiple per from all the concerts that I've gone to.
Look at you. I'm pretty sure it's like autographed too. No, you're
Not the glasses, the posters are and stuff like that.
Behind the scenes savant. They know you by name personally.
No, definitely not anymore. At one point they did. I need a tissue and you didn't give me one because you didn't anticipate my needs.
Let you go do it. I'll entertain the audience. Oh my Lord! I got it. In the process. Good googly move. Tis the morning, everybody. The sun is shining. I think the next 2 days are supposed to be incredibly hot in Kentucky. So I personally ain't looking forward to it. Let's see. Yeah, it's a really busy day. I really don't know what we're doing exactly next as far as the order of things, but I know we're going to be busy all day.
We're going shopping. Meal prep.
Oh, here you go. I forgot you were a part of the show.
No, you didn't.
How was your tissue?
It was good.
Yay! It took an incredibly long time.
But I needed. Well, I knew you could handle America.
Very casual stroll to get tissue.
Yeah. You don't want to rush to brush your nose, blow your nose. Nobody wants to do that.
Seems like you weren't paying attention on it.
Good morning, bright girl. Hi, Rashana. Good morning, D Bacon. Hi, TC.
Good morning.
Hi, Felicia says good morning to my favorite couple.
Good morning.
Hi, Jennifer says good morning, Autumn, Richard, Wack, and Mark fam from sunny Florida. YouTube said you would be live at 9:35. I know. I tried to edit the title of the video, and then it did something weird with the scheduling. But I'm glad that you're here, so that's all that matters.
That's what you were trying to change.
Yes. Gigi says good morning. How are you? We're doing good.
Good morning.
Good morning,
everyone.
Felicia says happy Friday. Yay, you right.
Good morning.
Hi, Lainey. Good morning. Keto Dana says TGIF.
Yay to the holiday weekend.
So Beth says, while waiting for this video to go live, I was listening to the beginning of yesterday's. Autumn said, your mom is extra. Oh God, she watches this. Yeah. We actually stopped over his mom's house yesterday, and she was like, tell Autumn, I forgive her for, saying I was extra or something. I love that woman, I swear. Good morning, Dama. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Mookie. TC says, love the KetoCon video. Oh, good. I literally forgot that it came out today. So that's good. We got so much good stuff in there. Like,
I know.
It's going to be a bunch of stuff to try. Good morning, Joe Ray.
No, my mom did say, actually, we went to drop off some things, and she was like, tell Autumn it's okay. She's like, hey, I watch you every morning, too.
She does watch, which I appreciate. Hi.
Oh, my God.
Hey, girl. She does. I appreciate that so much.
Yes.
Good morning. Holly says good morning from hot Ohio. Yeah, it's gonna be a hot KY here too as well.
If you're anywhere near the Ohio Valley.
Treva says good morning, family. I absolutely love it. Yes. So it's going to be a hot day. We are going to be moving and grooving a lot.
So much to do. I'm ready for it.
Me too. Yeah. And so I've already done so much today. Like I've already just been focusing so much on like finalizing my expenses for my tax preparer.
Super busy.
So that I can send that. Like that has to be out of my like jurisdiction today. Like that has to be done.
Absolutely
I can't carry that task into next week with me because next week full steam ahead on the course. Like I really haven't got to work on my course at all this week, and it's really been like poking holes in my spirit, like, oh no, yet another thing that I've started and not going to finish. But like, I know that that's not the case. Like, I know that I just had to pivot and work on my taxes. And now that that's, I'm committed to it being done today, then I'll be able to go full steam ahead on my course. I'm so excited. I'm in this group with like a bunch of other people who are creating their courses, and it seems like they're making, headway and they're doing this stuff. And I'm like, oh no, I'm getting left behind. But like, it's just like, no. I'm going to focus and it's going to be good. So
You know you
That's
got
good.
this.
JJ's here says, good morning, everybody. Rashonda says, hi, Richard's mom. Yeah, I'll let you guys know if she's ever on the live. I don't know if she ever comments on the live. She might be watching, but she's a lurker.
Yes,
but she might also watch on the replay. So, yes. Kelly's here, says, good morning. Gail says, good morning, Autumn and Richard. Got my 1 hour and 15-minute walk before the scorcher begins. What? You're right. Oh, yeah, we were supposed to go walking today. I don't know if we're going to be able to do that.
Oh, that's one thing we're going to put on the shelf?
Yeah, we might have to put on the shelf and really, focus on that. Focus on accumulating some miles and getting ahead next week. Today's got to be all about meal prep because I still got a meal prep today. And we have to move all that stuff. And we have to go over mom's house. And Hamilton is out. That I haven't even given myself a lot of time to think about, because then I'll be thinking about is how I'm not watching it. So we've got to make sure that we front load, our day with a lot of productivity, because on the back end, we's going to be relaxing. Dun, 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 dun. How does a bastard orphan, son of a whore and a Scotsman, dropped in the middle of a forgotten spot in the Look at his face. You're not going to be watching it. You're not going to be watching it.
I've never seen it.
If you can't already enjoy it, then
I'm pretty sure it's okay.
Oh my goodness.
Is there an explosion in it at some point?
No, there's no explosions. Beth says, I saw on Instagram Amber was mass shamed at the liquor store. I thought she was stocking up for the yard sale. Lord, I saw that too. I meant to talk to her about that woman. She was in the liquor store with the mask on, which I didn't really even realize. Why are you in the liquor store? But hey, she's an adult. She's allowed to drink. Amber was in a liquor store with the mask on,
and recording it.
And no, she talked about the situation after she got out. Right. She was shopping, like a global citizen with her mask on.
I'm with you.
And so there was a woman there, a very passive aggressive, obnoxious woman who was not wearing a mask. And when Amber walked in with the mask, she saw the woman roll her eyes and then proceed to carry on a loud conversation with the cashier. I just can't believe people are wearing masks. It is such an overreaction, specifically referring to, my sister, I'm assuming. And Amber said she just had to let the Lord take over from there, because she was I can't do nothing with Jesus. So
I don't feel stupid.
Yeah. So exactly.
You only get what you feed.
Yes.
Get back. I just walked around it, got my thing, and got on out of there.
Yes. Yeah. So that's what she did.
The store owner was saying it, and I'm like, well, dang, I might have to take my money to a different establishment. But I don't care about no patron.
Yeah, exactly.
Patron can do what they want to do.
In the words of we used to say when I was in college, who are you?
Fast forward 2 or 3 weeks, and then we'll see.
That was our phrase.
So it's okay.
Who are you?
And my thing is, why is she giving so much fuel on the other side? I'm like, why does it bother you so much? But okay. Do you, boo?
Melanie says, your grind is in your time. Autumn, you got this. Thank you so much. Jean said, good morning. Looking forward to receiving my shirt. Is it like your yellow one? Yes, Jean, it is exactly like this, because when I saw that's what you ordered, I was just like, oh, I should make me one of them too. So I just literally made the exact copy of what you got. So expect this in the mail. Yeah, I love it. This is one of my favorites. This is the neon yellow tank top with the black writing. I absolutely love it. So this is what it'll look like. Thank you for the inspiration.
You've inspired.
Holly says, go Autumn. I'm excited with you. Thank you so much. I can rap. See, has anybody watched? Nobody's watched it already, because if you were to watch the entire 3-hour production already, that means of Hamilton, it's 3 hours.
That's what you were doing? Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Janice says, good morning, beautiful people. Hi. Felicia says, hey, us with masks will hopefully stay healthy. You're right. So, like I said, you can't just you can't put a lot of, thought or effort into what those people think. But it's just girl, but at the same time, it's shut up. If you don't want to wear a mask, and if you think your masks are dumb or whatever, that's fine. Keep it to yourself. But there's no need to do this overt, people with masks. Girl,
psychologically, something's missing in here. So you want to project that. You woke up angry. You just want to be angry to let the world know you're angry for some odd reason. You're sitting there I'm upset. Let me tell you why
Drake,
I'm upset.
I'm upset. 50,000 on my head is disrespect. Hey. Clearly, I don't got the sauce this morning.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go get some water.
Sauce. Okay, go get some water again. Number 2, guys. Let's see how many times she walks out of frame during this show. No, I mean, as far as Amber's concerned, I've been around a lot of people that try to start stuff, and I don't concern, man. I'm one of those type to be like, and just walk around you. I do it the same way I'm driving too. If you're the person that like stops and goes, and like I'll just, instead of being like, "What are you doing? Stop doing," and keep moving, keep it moving. I got no time to concern myself with other people's silliness. Life is too short, and we got too much to do.
Rashawn said Richard isn't here for the sauce. I mean, you're right. I don't know. I mean, he clearly does not like good music. He did not get both my Hamilton or my Drake references. So we're just at an impasse here. There's nowhere to go. So
I've never seen it.
And that's fine.
I've never seen it yet. You're saying.
Oh my God. Melanie said, Richard, are you garage sale ready? First of all, it's a yard sale. There's no garage inside. It's a yard sale. Like, okay, we talked about that yesterday. Comment down below. Are there other terminologies that you call yard sales? Actually, I want to talk about this for my meal prep video. So
they said in California, they're all garage sales, right? I think it just depends on where you're. Did
I not say I wanted to talk about this on the meal prep video? Why are you talking about it now? We have to save. See, guys,
It's the third time.
I try to make, I think it's my reaction video, thought, like, all my reactions are true reaction videos. Like, a lot of people, they'll like react and do things again. Like, no, I like to keep it fresh in my mind. So
actual reaction.
We can't talk about, if you're already talking about it, then it won't be new when I hear it. So, okay, that being said, okay, guys, I'm getting ready for my grandmother's yard sale. Oh, that's tomorrow, and it's going to be a lot. But we're over here on the live right now. Once again, you can join us live every morning at 9:30 a.m. Eastern over on my other channel, Watch Autumn. I'll go ahead and put a link to that channel right here. So a lot of people are referring to it as a garage sale, and I'm like, look, you guys, my grandmother doesn't have a garage. She has a front yard, so it's a yard sale. But I know that in different parts of the country, people refer to those type of sales as all sorts of different things, regardless of like if it's in a garage or out, side of a garage. But like, comment down below, what are they called where you're from? Like, I've heard garage sale to refer to like a yard sale that's in a yard or a garage. I've heard, yard sale, tag sale. I've never heard tag sale. My old boss from Connecticut called it a tag sale. So that was, the first time I'd ever heard that. Do you guys call it anything different where you're from? Let me know in the comments down below. Is there any reason you're hiding behind me? You're just not paying attention?
My normal seat.
Okay, that's your normal seat. I just wanted to make sure.
I'll scooch up.
No, that's fine. You're just sitting behind me.
Well, you're also leaning forward too, so you're like consuming the entire. There we go. Do y'all see this? Do y'all both see this?
Okay. Let me see. Joe Ray says, Richard, is this your first yard sale with Autumn's family? Yes, this is the first yard sale since we've been married. Last year, I think you just stopped by one, right? It was just like, this is this guy Richard that I know, So yeah, he just stopped by to wave. But no, this will be the first time where he's like in the crew.
That was gonna be impasse.
Rashana said garage sale. Yard sale, garage sale, rummage sale. Rummage sale. Cynthia says, on a funny note, Whack Wednesday video when Richard tried to drink the candle instead of Zip Fizz, that made my day. I showed the whole family. You guys, I can't ever tell if he's joking or being serious, but like that. But yeah, he picked up the candle, so that was. I'm glad that you guys got a kick out of that. I'm glad that you guys got a kick out of that.
I was really wanting to drink that.
So Cynthia says, good morning, guys. Tag sale in Connecticut. Yeah, see, my old boss was from Connecticut. She called it a tag sale.
Someone referred to it saying New Jersey says it's a tax sale as well. Up in Jersey.
Jersey. That is so
I think
weird.
it's just the region.
Yeah, Rashonda says the mister says tax sale. He's from New Jersey. Lord.
Yeah,
JJ said, I thought a garage sale because everyone I saw has the garage open. An estate sale. So an estate sale is actually different.
Yeah, I was going to say an estate sale.
So an estate sale is like usually when someone dies or like their move,
around them.
So that is when the whole house is open for you to walk through. Like a yard sale, garage sale, tax sales, when you bring things out that you're like, look, this is for sale. An estate sale is like, you can walk through the house and pick stuff off the walls and be like, I want this one, So yes, that is true. My granny, she loves a good estate sale. My mom too. They all love estate sales. D says sounds like it's more like a bazaar than a yard sale. You're right. It is like a craft fair. That's pretty much exactly what it is.
It's going to be interesting.
Felicia says for us, garage sale is just a general term. Yeah, and I think at a place where like garages might be prevalent, maybe. I don't know.
I think it's like Coke. I was like, give me a Coke.
Yeah.
Like Coke means a lot of different sodas.
I'll never do that either.
Coke, in certain regions.
Coke means Coca-Cola.
Well, that's what I say.
TC says, here it's just what people call it, but I live in a college town with people from all over. Tax sale is definitely a New England thing. Yeah.
Northeastern.
Felicia said, then my dad at a garage sale thought he was funny and asked how much for the garage.
Dad jokes.
Yes, I would have laughed heartily at that one. Joke. That is a very good one. Beth says,
funny if you gave him a quote out.
Oh my gosh. Beth says, OMG, 10K? I found these twin boys who are like 20 who react to musicians they've never heard. Amazing. They listened to Whitney, Dolly, Ozzy. They went viral and were on some morning show. I saw that. I'm not praising no boys that have never heard Dolly Parton's 9 to 5. That's a shame. That's a personal problem. Like, I'm not watching you. Like, I mean, good for them. Like, I love when children, like I love that they're successful, but like,
especially the classics. It's like,
exactly. Like, react to the newest thing. I've never heard Michael Jackson before. What? I don't want to watch you experience. That's not.
Oh my God.
Like, it hurts that you don't know it already, and then because it's like how it's going to be tonight when Richard attempts to watch Hamilton, which I really don't think he will. Like, when you love something so much, there's so much pressure for the person watching because like you want them to love it as much as you do. And like, it is crushing when they don't. So I'm not about to sit up here and watch you listen to stuff that is classic, excellent music and worry about how you're going to receive it. Okay. So yes, I saw them too. And I saw the thumbnail, like listening to Dolly Parton for the first time. I was like, okay, good for y'all, as you should be. That's required listening. Okay. So that's all I'm saying. JJ said, are you giving out disposable masks in case someone comes up with no mask? No, I don't think we're providing masks. We're just social distancing from those people. Like I'm gonna stay away. So we like we're having the like a no contact payment system. Lots of what's that stuff? Hand
I guarantee you, that girl from the liquor store is gonna be there. And be like, I'll be dang if everybody in here got a mask on, flipping at tables.
Oh my gosh. Melanie says, pay what you're told or keep it stepping. You're right. My grandmother, in addition to writing signs, how much, like shoes, $5, shirts, $3. Like, she has a whole big sign dedicated that says no deals. Like, so yeah, that's my face exactly. So like, she lets you know right off the bat, like, will you take 4? Crazy. No deals. Like my granny is hardcore. So yeah. Gail says, "Are you going to vlog a little of your 4th of July gathering? Would love to see your keto spread." Maybe not. Probably not going to be too much of a spread, to be honest. Just going to be meats. Oh, Richard is making ribs today. That's exciting. And then he has requested the spicy coleslaw. I'm excited. I didn't know he liked it, that much. I like it too, but half of it went to waste last time and it annoyed me. But we just realized that was a miscommunication of him not knowing that he was supposed to eat that. So,
And it was in the bottom and in the back. I didn't see it.
And he didn't see it.
Yeah, I only saw it one day and then it left my peripheral.
It left his immediate vicinity, ergo out of sight, out of mind. Because I'm not going to eat all of it. I'm just like, I don't want it to go to waste. So, so now he's going to eat it. So that means I can. With the ribs,
that's a plate right there. That's a plate.
D says the best are the youngins who didn't know the Titanic actually happened. Yeah, like a lot of stuff. An actual movie. Yeah, they were just like a fiction movie. Yes, a lot of stuff. Those war movies as well. It's like, he didn't realize it actually happened.
History.
Yes.
Read a book.
Oh my God. See, Beth says they had not heard Whitney's "I Will Always Love You." So that's what I'm saying. Like, I just simply cannot believe that. Like, but there are young people like 20 and under who just really live in a different world.
Well, my thing is also, have they not heard of commercials?
Exactly.
Because every commercial bites from a classic song.
So I don't know.
You've heard the melody of some of these songs. It's like,
Yeah, see, Rashana said, my 20-somethings know them all. Whitney, Michael, Mariah, you're right. Dolly, Jodeci, New Edition, raised them right. You're right.
So now you're talking about my YouTube channel.
Okay, so here's my take on that. When we were younger, like pretty much people my age and older, there were no iPods. We didn't have Walkmans.
Yes, the radio.
Yeah, it was the radio. And who controlled the radio? The person paying the bill.
The older people.
Yeah, the older people, right? So we had to listen to Earth, Wind, and Fire. We had to listen to the Eagles. We had to listen to New Edition and Bobby Brown and all that. Aretha Franklin. Like, it was just the music billowing through the house, and you had no other, personalized, I'm just going to put in my earbuds and listen to what that wasn't that wasn't the
unless
option.
You're a really loud hummer.
So exactly. So you had to be exposed to that music. But when the advent of the personal listening devices came along, children were no longer required to listen to the music that was surrounding them. Ergo, just missing out and just missing. I'm just saying that was my whole thing, because I'm like, why do we know all that stuff? It's like now, every person in the vehicle can literally be having their own experience. Like kids are listening, watching their little iPads, listening to their music. Teenagers on their phone. Like you don't have to know what the oldens are listening to these days. Which, don't get me wrong, now the oldens are listening to Juvenile, Back That Thing Up. Like that's what it is. Like we are the old vintage now. As I said, we are the oldens. So, but it's just like that's why. That's how you could go and not know that stuff. Exactly. Cash Money taking over for the 9/9/2000. Felicia says, I made the spicy coleslaw from your videos. It was amazing. That makes me so happy. Thank you. Gosh. It is.
Absolutely amazing.
It is. JJ said, I'm fasting, but I'm going to stay strong. Oh, yeah, you are. JJ switched her fast goal from 16 hours to 116 hours or something like that. I was like,
JJ,
overcompensate. But does that? So you're going to be fasting through the 4th of July? That's a lot. But you can do it. Just stay strong. The 4th of July is just a regular old day.
That's an amazing feat.
Don't worry about it.
Oh yeah.
Let's see.
You already got it. It's a mental thing. You already got it.
It is a mental thing. Mom's here finally, because I was looking. I was trying to see, or were you just saying hi, Gigi, and you didn't see me? Oh, there she is. I was about to say. Mom's here says, "Good morning, Chris. I was supervising the grands making s'mores last night, and sitting on the dock of the bay came on and made me think of you." Lord, my mom.
Oh man, reminds me of college.
Oh my gosh. TT said at our house, it was whoever got to the radio first listened to everything from 70s acid rock to opera. Yeah, no, it was. You
had a very diplomatic house.
Yeah, it was pretty much the oldest. Who was in charge. Now I remember growing up, me and Amber, we used to have when we got old enough to ride in the front seat, we used to have dedicated days because we used to fight about who got to ride in the front seat. So we gave each other Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. And then on Sunday, we would alternate by car ride. So on the way there, Amber got to ride in front. On the way back, I got to ride in front. So,
you were
you know,
twins,
yeah,
so
exactly. So if we were going to do the radio or something like that, it would always coincide with who was in the front seat.
My dynamic was I had an oldest brother who was already in college by the time, or was going to the Marines by the time I was in middle school. So I just had my big sister. And as a big sister, she kind of just had her way all the time. It's like, so I just watched her. She was always first at the radio. If it wasn't her, it was my parents. So I was well versed on Grease and New Edition and all the stuff that my sister liked. Yeah, it was fine. I was enjoying it.
Gigi said, yes, I have to challenge myself.
I was easy going.
So far, 191 to 186. That's your weight? That's what's up, girl.
Nice.
Wait, those are excellent results. How much longer do you have? Kathy said, my 26-year-old daughter listens to Kids Bop. So that's what I listen to. That is, I mean, I love Kids Bop.
Mm-hmm.
Like, well, I watched a YouTube video on Kids Bop once, and it just understanding like who makes that music and whatnot, and it was actually really interesting. But I do like music, you know, like elevator music where they couldn't get like the actual copyrighted, like all the covers that people make. It is amazing.
It's beautiful.
Yes, whoever's singing it.
Mm-hmm.
I always wanted to be one of those people though that sang the demos for the artists, you know, because like when by the time all these songs are written and presented to the artist, like they all the artist is doing is listening to a track of the song and be like, oh, I'll take that one, you know. It's like I want to sing those songs that the artists listen to.
Especially after watching like Songland.
Yeah, Songland. Yes, you hear that. Rebecca says Ham Film Day. You're right, absolutely. Janice says, can you Hamilton? Can you post a link for your coleslaw? Yes. It's in one of the videos that I made recently. I don't think I have a dedicated recipe because it's really like very simple. You just put a bunch of wet ingredients in the bottom of a bowl and then you mix it up to become like a sauce. And then you put coleslaw on top of it, mix it together. What those ingredients are, I have to go back and search. Yeah, like my old video, but
I'm pretty sure Chipotle, aioli, other stuff.
Oh, Kathy said, I mean, my 16-year-old autistic daughter. There was a lot of different information you put in that previous video. Oh, well, does she like Kids Bop? I mean, I like, you know, Kids Bop, like all that.
Well, I mean, with all my nieces and nephews.
I know, we be listening to
you know what I'm saying? I keep it on Disney. It was amazing. I watch all the little movies and cartoons, and it just is what it is. Paw Patrol.
Beth says, was it the crab cakes video? I'll go grab it. No, it was the pulled pork video because I had the pulled pork with the spicy coleslaw. Remember? And I was like, everyone was like, put the coleslaw on the sandwich, you know? So, yes.
Finally learned.
I know, right? Yes.
It
yes,
took
I did.
3 sandwiches.
Yes. But it was worth it in the end. And I remember now I can do that from now on. So, yes.
And that was good.
Yes, it was the pulled pork video. Yep. Everybody's looking. Thank you so much. Mom says, I grew up during the MTV era when music videos started. I listened to Flock of Seagulls, Duran Duran, Dexys Midnight Runners, etc. The good stuff. Just listen to the names of those groups. Why? Flock of Seagulls? Like,
what was that? That was like
those are the 80s. Yeah. 80s. My mom was really deep into 80s pop, you know, like, yes, which I mean means that I was really deep into 80s pop, which is a great thing. Like 80s pop is probably my third favorite genre of music. Late 90s pop and just musicals are tied for number 1. So, you know, I can't really choose. Yeah. Well, if I had to choose, I would definitely go with musicals because my favorite genres of music are things that I can sing along to. So musicals just number 1. I'll do that.
R&B, soul.
Oh yeah, I know all about your R&B and soul.
I grew up in the early stages of hip hop, stuff like that, and then it wasn't until I went to college when I realized and I got exposed to all these other different genres completely. Like before, I always knew about them, but I never really like dove in.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went to college. People were like putting me on like Leonard Skinner and you know. Def
See, I never got
Leppard,
into
like
the
that.
old rock like that. Like
I mean,
I
it's
was
beautiful.
into like the late '90s, like grunge. You know, like Linkin Park
Did
and
that too.
Avril Lavigne, and
Did
then
Limp Bizkit.
yeah, well, not even Blink 182 was more my style. But yeah, I was into all that. I didn't really
like
go
that
back.
too.
Yeah,
No,
past
we were
that.
all over the place.
Kathy said, "I love New Kids on the Block." I did like New Kids on the Block as well, but mainly just like their popular hits. There are rarely any groups or any like acts that I will buy the album of, except if it was late 90s pop. I bought all that junk, you know? But like everyone else, I just listen to what's on the radio. Like we were just talking about that yesterday. Like Outkast, I love Outkast. I consider myself to be an Outkast fan. Never ever have thought about buying one of their like, you know, albums. CD. Yeah, it's like it's just all about, they have so many popular songs on the radio that I know those songs, but I'll never go deeper than that. So that's how it is pretty much.
No, I was definitely a hip hop.
But I mean, I have every NSYNC CD and Backstreet Boy CD, you know, from here to there, you know. So.
No, I grew up with early like Queen Latifah when she was the queen. Like MC Lyte.
See, where I have the Dana Owens album, which is when Queen Latifah was singing, you know, like lounge standards. That's a great album, you guys.
She came out hard.
Yes.
Queen Latifah came out hard as a rock, and I loved it.
Cynthia says, "I'm with your mom, 80s pop all day, every day." Oh yeah, I'm there too. I am absolutely there.
I'm all over the place.
Felicia said, "I grew up on 70s glam rock. Yes, punk and early 90s grunge. Still love it all. Absolutely.
See, I'm down for that too. See, everything I found, every music has like a mood, like." It depends on how you feel and everything. Like there's certain riding music, there's certain training music, there's everything's. It's all beautiful.
Joyce said, "What happened to the commercial your voice was on? You don't do that anymore." Nobody does that anymore. So
this little thing.
So
situation we.
Yeah, the vid pretty much shut down all of the food and restaurant industry. And it shut down like
production of
the production,
everybody was home filming.
And
just now starting to get back
into doing studios and stuff like that. So no, I haven't done it in a long time, but you know, I mean, that's okay. It was great. It was great when I did it. Let me see. Mom says D Bacon, Duran Duran, anything. Culture Club, Hall & Oates. Now I do love some Hall & Oates though.
Little Hall & Oates.
Yes. Bright Girl says, "Do you like the Hamilton remix album?" I've heard a couple of songs on there. You know, I'm not much of a remix fan of anything because once again, if I like the original version of it, I don't need you ripping it up to shreds and turning it into something else. But I mean, I've listened to it, I like it, but I definitely like the soundtrack.
Very rarely do it as a remix.
Yes,
so there are some occasions.
Well, you know, funny thinking about that. No, I was thinking because yesterday we were watching Unsung on TV One, whatever it was. It was the unsung story of Fat Joe. You know, Bronx rapper Fat Joe, which I didn't know he's been in the industry for like 30 years at this point.
Old Joe.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, you're right. So, like, like, they talked about this entire 10-year career that he had before I ever heard of him. I was like, dang, Joe was like Fat Joe was out there for a while. But, you know, of course, the most notorious Fat Joe song I know is Lean Back. Well, kind of What's Love with Ashanti, but like, bleh, Ashanti. So, Lean Back is like the most famous Fat Joe song I know. Now, that remix is actually better than the original. Like,
oh, is that what we're going with that?
Yes, because they're talking about remixes that are better than the original. So because Eminem is on that, Lil Jon is on that, like there are just some heavy hitters on the remix that I was like, you know what? I absolutely love that. Well, because we were watching Fat Joe yesterday, I wouldn't have just thought like in the history of. Yeah, so Tiny said, "I've been binge watching Unsung." Yeah, so we watched Unsung, and then the day before we watched Uncensored, which was with Nick Cannon. Whole new level of respect for Nick Cannon. Also someone that has been in the game for years. Like I knew about Nick Cannon, you know, a long, long time ago before he got like America's Got Talent, Wild and Out famous and whatnot. But I didn't realize that all the stuff he did behind the scenes and all the intellectual property he actually owns in relation to all that stuff. Nick Cannon is in one of my top 5 favorite movies of all time, which is Drumline. boy, do I love me a drum line.
You
Like,
and my sister.
Yeah, we have a lot in common, me and your sister.
You
yes, so, but yes, I love drumline, and I forgot, like, Nick Cannon, like, he killed that. That was nice.
I mean, I've always known he was successful.
Yes.
I mean, he has so many irons in the fire. He was very Michael Bivins-esque.
Yes, he was like mogul. He's almost like Diddy. Like, yeah, like he was in front and behind. Absolutely. Mom said I just watched Unsung's The Silvers. I don't know who the Silvers are, Mom. I don't know what they are. Erica said, Autumn, what made you decide on the different shades of pink for your hair? There are no different shades of pink in my hair.
This beautiful hair.
So really, it came down to two colors. I knew I wanted to ombre from purple to pink. So just purple to pink. And I just like those colors. That's why I chose that.
Yes, not orange.
The different shades come from the different tones of blonde that your hair takes when they bleach it. So just because, they bleach all your hair, but some of it turns lighter than others. And meaning that when they put the dye on it, some of that appears lighter and darker than others. But yeah, so this right here is pretty much all the purple that was in my hair. And then this is all of the pink that has faded away. Like you can see it's basically white and blonde at the end because all the color is gone. But yeah, I just really want to do pink to purple. But like I said, I really want to, maybe I'll move from like blue to green or something like that. Like I'm really into the peacock colors, like the blue, green, purple sort of thing. So I like that as well. So
Joey wants to know if you've seen Songland.
Yes. Yeah. Like we love Songland. We watch it all the time. We've seen every single episode. Like I didn't get into songwriting until college. So not only in production, so not only understanding the songs that were on the radio, like who sang them, but like who wrote this song, who produced this song. And you can actually tell by the lyrics and by the way that a song is set up, you can start to tell who wrote it and who produced it. So I really got into that in college when I got into The Dream. If you guys don't know The Dream, I mean, he just wrote, just some major hits. Most notably,
the artist,
The Dream,
okay,
yeah. Single Ladies by Beyonce, written by The Dream. So it's not only who's singing these hits, who wrote them, So I got really big into The Dream. And then that caused me to get big into like Neo. And, once you go to these songwriters that then become artists, that's when you realize how many songs they've written for other people. That is like nuts. So so when Songland came out, I knew that I would very much enjoy the premise because I love Esther Dean, Ryan Tedder. Granted, I didn't know Shane, the country guy, because I'm not really into country music. But, Esther Dean and Ryan Tedder were, hit makers. So, yes, I love Songland.
That's why they got 3 different varieties. So
yes, we've seen everything. Mom says Drumline was on TV day before yesterday. Oh, I love Drumline. What do we rehearse? Why do we rehearse? Like, that's my favorite line from the whole movie, but I love it.
I love it too.
D says, Autumn, what's your favorite color? Don't get me started.
Oh my gosh.
You don't even want to know.
No, but that was kind of how I approached college as well, because when I was doing my broadcasting stuff, once you start going behind television and you're seeing how shows are produced and like what actually actors go through and the set lighting and everything like that, you really see like it's kind of like the curtains are pulled back. So now when I watch shows, I actually look at it more from the production side as to actually watching it like, oh, that was a good show. So
I look at it from the acting standpoint. Like I always think about like the extras in the background and like I'm just like, oh, I bet that was that person's big break right there. Like it's just like I always watch it from, and then I look for the sets and I can tell when things are shot on the Warner Brothers lot because I've been there. I was like, oh, that's the Warner Brothers lot. Like so I really do enjoy from a production standpoint as well. Dr. Y said, what about Louisville's own Playa? That's Meeting in My Bedroom, right? That's a hit maker. Louisville has a lot of musicians. We were talking about what? Nappy Roots just yesterday. So yeah, we got a lot of bangers, a lot of musical talent coming out of the city. So, but yes, I'm really, really into music and songwriting.
Look at you.
Okay. So Trippy said, I love Orlando Jones too. Yes, exactly. Where is he? What happened to him?
He's probably doing something we doing.
I know. Just YouTube live, one band, one sound, one band, one sound. The only part that I did not like in that movie, of course, you guys probably could tell, is like the sorority fraternity standpoint, like in the middle of a party, let's just have a little step show. I'm like, girl, okay, maybe I didn't go to enough parties to where y'all would just do a whole live step performance in the party. There's a difference between like strolling and stuff like that and dancing, but y'all, we're turning off the music so y'all can do a step. I'm done. I'm done here.
Intense stepping.
Yeah. Okay, guys.
You better get it. My
so
sister stepped.
I ate yesterday.
So that was a stepper.
And I stepped once, and that was it. It's a lot. I didn't gain or lose any weight, and so I'm okay with that. Like, I ate on plan. Like, I ate my final taco tray, and so I'm surprised I didn't lose any, but I'm not really surprised because, you know, on an eating day, maybe your body's just holding on to stuff. So
that's amazing.
You know, so
it just shows me you're going back down.
I'm not going back down. I'm staying the exact same. That's the whole point.
Your body's reacting to those solar bars from a couple of days ago.
Yeah, exactly. It's gotta.
I'm thinking 3 steps ahead. Not right now.
Not right now.
1, 2, 3.
Steps ahead. Yep. All them steps ahead. So yeah, I'm definitely expecting a loss tomorrow. I'm fasting today. And between that and the physical labor that we're gonna do, like, yeah, it's just gonna be a lot. So
it's okay. It's called exercise.
Yes.
We need it.
Yes, we do. That is true. Yes. Oh, Trevis said big controversy. Yes, with his role in American Gods. I remember him being fired. Exactly. I want to see American Gods. I forgot about that, but that was the last thing that he did. D said still no number 2. No, I actually had a good couple number 2s, and I was just like, really, we're gonna be the same weight after some good number 2s? But that's what I'm just like. It's the inflammation. It's the swelling. It's just like whatever. I'm not worried, of course. It's just annoying. So Joe Ray says we were about the music and really rooted for each other. What? Let me see. Since I was actually in marching band, I was not a fan of drumline. The attitudes and competition to me were off than what we tried to keep in the marching world. Were you in college? You were in the band, so I really don't know anything about all of that. I'd have to imagine there would be some sort of like competition and some sort of tribalism going on intra band, but I don't know for real. So that's
especially I think it's different between your college too, because I know the HBCUs.
Yeah, it's a little different too.
I went to Tennessee State for a football game. Those bands, my gosh, they dance and twirl, and it's like
and they'll get the fist fight with you too.
Like I went to like Western Kentucky,
or like UK even,
University of Kentucky bands, and then go like the HBCUs. They bands should be paid. I don't know what they doing. They're so extra.
They are extra.
They are so extra. It's like you eating popcorn. Like, I ain't going nowhere.
There's football games going on. Yeah. No, I'm watching the musical performance.
So I don't know.
Yes.
I did enjoy drumline.
I did like drumline. Yes. And then when he started marching on other guys' drumming his drum, I was like, oh, Nick Cannon's not going to stand for that. And then a second later, they got into a fight. And I was like, think ahead, Nick Cannon. See the big picture. So I know, right? Okay, guys, we're going to go ahead and get off here because, like I said, we got lots to accomplish today. I am making like lasagna bowl for meal prep, like lasagna bake. I'm doing ground beef, ground pork, some Rayo's, tomato sauce. I'm going to get some ricotta cheese. I already have lots of mozzarella cheese. Put it in the oven, all that jazz. And that is, and that's what I'm doing. I'm having a Caesar salad. Really excited about that. Cynthia says, Richard, I went to TSU. Shout out. Yes, absolutely.
I know, right? I think it was Tennessee State versus Grambling that I went to. Girl, let me tell you about yourself. Let me tell you about yourself.
Oh my gosh.
Absolutely fabulous.
Well, while he tells me all about these bands, we're going to get moving. I got to go to the store and everything. Yeah. Okay, everybody, have a good day. Tomorrow will be Frenzy at the yard sale, but he'll be going live, okay? So we'll talk to you then.
We'll be going live because I'm going to follow you around the whole day.